All right. What up, people? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham. Miles, what's going on, fam? What's good?
Chilling, man. Happy Friday to everybody, man. What's up with you, Locario?
I'm chilling, man. It's humid out here today in New York City. It's raining. It's crazy, but we gotta keep the game going. The rain, snow, sleet, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to monogamous player Abba Golmita in the building, Unique 79 in the building. Shout out to David Futurismo. Shout out to April MC in the building. What's going on there? Shout out to Hezcat, Triple Beans. What's good? Shout out to Oaktown's finest. Joe Blast is in the building. Shout out to Dukalex. Man, shout out to everybody. Rizzo the Rat. What's going on? Knuckles was good. El Barrio, Dante, David was good. G-Dog, First Down was popping with everybody. So today's show, guys, this one right here is very important. I feel like this is long overdue because dudes out here is still scared to just let chicks know they want to fuck. It's crazy. Right. It's really not that serious, guys. Right. You know what I'm saying? She's either gonna say no or she's gonna say yes, or she's gonna bitch, moan, and complain and act stupid and then say no, or bitch, moan, and complain and act stupid and say yes. So it's either one of those things is going to go down. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into all that, let's do this real
Everybody
quick,
has game. Back. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, but
the bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Hey, what's up? We back. And guys, I want to remind y'all of something very, very, very important before we proceed. This is going to be the most important thing that you ever heard in your life, okay? You motherfuckers need to get on the masculine identity membership, goddammit, okay?
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need
is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com.
Hey, so let's get into this motherfucking game. You feel me? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So today we're talking about why you're scared to tell women you just want to fuck, right? And just like letting them know directly that you want to make this happen. Yes.
She's not going to go for that, Locario.
Exactly, right? Show's over. She's not going to go for it. It's over. Just call it a day. You feel me? It's over for you guys. Nah, but this is the thing. I'm going to tell y'all two main reasons why y'all motherfuckers are scared to just let a chick know that you want to have sex with her, right? Now, one of the reasons is because you actually think that women don't like sex as much as they do. And so because you would think women don't like sex as much as you do, you think you have to talk women into sex. You think you have to get women comfortable enough to have sex. You think that it takes a long time for women to get ready for sex. And that's not true, right? So it's already your mindset that's making you think that, you know, I just can't tell a woman I want to fuck, because that's crazy talk. Come on, like she's not just gonna want to fuck me because I said I wanted to fuck, right? So that's the first thing. Now the second reason why you're scared to tell a woman that you just want to fuck is because you think that you're not that sexually attractive to women. You feel what I'm saying? So you think you're not that sexually attractive to women. Now, since you think you're not that sexually attractive to women, it's not going to make sense for you to tell a chick you want to fuck, right?
Right.
Because why would she want to fuck you if you're not sexually attracted to her like that? That doesn't make any sense. What would be the point of me telling this woman I want to do her now if she's not sexually attracted to me, right? And so those are usually the two main reasons where the guy has these insecurities thinking he's not sexually attractive. And on top of that, he doesn't realize how sexual women are. Right? Now, the problem with this is that most dudes, right, out here have weak game. They're not confident. They're not charismatic. They don't have a mouthpiece, right? And so what happens is that for a lot of these guys, certain women may not necessarily want to have sex with those guys because they may not exude sex appeal. But what happens is that when you exude sex appeal, you actually experience women who want to fuck you and who want to fuck you quickly. You understand what I'm saying? So now once you experience that, you're like, wait a second. So I don't have to like talk to a girl for 3 weeks in order to fuck her. I don't have to get to know her. I don't have to, spend time on the phone with her. I don't got to take her out on 3 dates. She wants to just do this now. So then you say, no, this is some bullshit. This has to be a fucking, this is like some setup. Like this, maybe just, it was this one thing. This girl, she's a hoe. So she fucks everybody and I got to hit, right? Then it happens again. And you're like, wait a second. So this is the second time a chick wants to fuck me without me having to go through jumping through hoops and doing all this other shit. Then it happens the third time. So now you start to experience women actually wanting to have sex with you just off the rip and without you having to do much, without you having to wine and dine her, do all that other shit. And you see how sexual a woman can be based off of her desire to have sex with you quickly. The problem is most guys haven't had that. So that's not their reality. You see what I'm saying? So to say to a woman, hey, I just want to have sex with you. I'm interested in hooking up. I'm interested in fucking or whatever else you want to say. That seems foreign to most men because most men have never been in that position where women are actually really, really feeling you like that to want to fuck you now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is that the reason why you're scared to do this is because one, you haven't been doing it. You understand what I'm saying? And you haven't been doing it because you think it's not going to work. You think it's not going to work because you think women don't like sex like that. And you think that you're not that sexually attractive. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit though?
Well, I think about the video that you did the other day. And I made a short out of it. And you was talking about how having a mindset of thinking that every woman wants to have sex with you.
Right.
It's like when you have that mindset, you start to meet women who kind of follow your mindset, like where it's like they show sexual interest in you because you're behaving in a way that it's your mindset that they want to have sex with you.
Right.
I'm saying, so what it is that you increase the probability of them wanting to have sex with you out of sheer like will. Because here's the thing, like when you like anybody who if you've ever been to a like a networking party for business,
right?
If you have an idea for business, more people you meet, and the more people who you like tell your idea to, it increases the probability of that idea coming into fruition because you're gonna because that idea or that like business model or that that train of thought is at the forefront of your conversation. It's at the forefront of your energies. It's at the forefront of your focus. You're going to continue to meet people who that there's a higher probability that if they can't see your vision, they might just put you in contact with somebody who does.
Right.
You understand? Because you'll have that vision. You'll be like, yo, I got this idea for this thing. And, and so this is what I'm talking about and blah, 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 blah. So every person you meet, they have to decide, they have to say to themselves, wow, this guy has a vision. He has an idea and he's passionate about it. And so either they'll say, man, I want to help this dude, or I want to be a part of this. I want to get in on the ground floor. Or they'll say, that's not really my thing, but I know somebody who's just as passionate as him, and I'm going to put him in contact with them.
Right.
You understand? And that's how networking works. Right. But so what it is you'll increase your chances to either affect someone with your idea and your mindset, or you'll affect them to direct you to someone who will be in line with your mindset or idea. You understand? That's how these things work. That's how energy works. That's the basic law of attraction, all of that shit. Right. So it's pretty much a similar effect.
Right.
When you have the mindset that when you look at yourself and you say, I am a sexual being, I am sexually attractive. And any woman that I speak to, I feel like she wants to have sex with me.
Right.
You understand? So you have that mindset, you have that energy, you have that at the front of your, conversation. Now, here's the thing. When you keep it at the front of your conversation and you have a certain level of confidence, charisma, and swag about your sexual energy and your sexual intentions.
Right.
What happens is you gonna meet women who your idea and your focus is going to either it's going to either affect them in a certain way that they have to think about, damn, do I want to fuck this nigga?
Right.
And then so at the very least she has to think about it. Because it's what you talk about all the time.
Right. Exactly.
And it's the attitude that you come with. So when you step to her, you be like, hey girl, what's up? I like that dress you wearing. I feel like you put that dress on for me, and I'd love to take you out of it. Right. Later on tonight, after a little bit of conversation, maybe a drink or two. When you say that type of shit to a woman confidently and smoothly, just like that,
right?
You got to think about it.
Exactly.
She has to say to herself, "Damn, this nigga's straightforward. He's just
like, oh my god, you're so bold.
He's smooth. He's bold." And at the very least, she has to say to herself, "Damn, do I want to fuck this nigga?"
Right.
and so she's gonna think about it now. The answer either yes or the answer is no.
Right.
Right. So and if the answer is no, guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna be like, you too much for me, nigga.
Exactly.
And she's gonna exit stage left.
Exactly. Shout out to our Torsha in the chat. What up? What up?
I'm not that much into white girls, but Torsha, woo.
Stupid.
Nah, I'm fucking around. But anyway, so you keep that at the front of your conversation. So the girl when she says, do I want to fuck this nigga? And the answer is no, she's gonna exit stage left. But guess what that does?
Right.
That opens up the space in front of you.
Right.
For you to put another female in the space in front of you.
Exactly.
And then you start the process over again. You pretty much say the same thing. Like, God damn. Like if I saw a Torsha at the club, right? I roll up on Torsha and be like, damn, girl, you know what you're doing with them I see how you got them those fun bags, prominently displayed, and that tawdry blonde hair, and them sexy eyelashes. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Listen, check this out. I'm trying to get you out of that dress and draped over the side of my bed later on tonight. And what say you? and then when Torsha gonna look me up and down, and she gonna have to think about it.
Right.
Bottom line is this: if I keep it as my focus and I keep it as a part of my energy, either she gonna shit or get off the pot. But if she get off the pot,
right,
it opens up the space in front of me. I don't have to waste no time buying a bitch drinks, talking about things that I don't want to talk about, doing things that I don't want to do, entertaining. You understand? Entertaining an interaction that has nothing to do with my agenda.
Right.
And that's what a lot of guys don't understand. They don't understand the importance of being effective with your focus and your time. You understand? I swear, if you listen closely to a lot of these podcasts with these different dudes, and I mean, and no shade to any of them, do your work, get your money, have your conversations, do your podcast episodes, right? And get as many eyes on you as possible so y'all can rock and make money. But so many of them, you see the fallacy in their game, because a lot of them be like, yo, man, just going out here and talking to girls takes up so much time.
Right, exactly.
And I'm looking at them like, what do you mean? The reason why it takes up so much of your fucking time is because you're spending so much of your time not talking about what you really want to talk about.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's the only reason, because 80% of these dudes are afraid. 80% of these, let me tell you something. It's dudes in this YouTube space that are afraid to even come out and flirt like how I just did with Torsha in the fucking chat.
Right.
It's niggas that would be afraid to even say that shit, could be like, oh my God, maybe Torsha might get offended and she might stop visiting the chat, and oh my God, and blah, blah. I'm not worried about none of that shit. Torsha knows she's sexy. If she want to get offended by anything that I said, so be it. It is what it is.
Right.
But I need Torsha to know something. You get what I'm saying? Right. So either she could take it as fun and fuck with me, or she could go about her business. Either way, I'm going to be here doing my thing regardless.
Exactly.
You understand? And shout out to Torsha, because she does have a sense of humor. There she go laughing in the chat.
Right. Exactly.
You know, exactly. She's not offended, but she's calling me daddy though. So you know what it is, right? But that's my whole point. You see, when I put my energy in a certain way, I get a certain reaction out of the female.
That's funny.
You see what I'm saying? And it's happening in real time, right in front of all of y'all, right now. Now, me and Torsha may never smash, but the energy has been put out there.
Right.
And I got a reaction out of her. Now, what I do with that reaction is that's the next step. But the point of the matter is, because of my focus, because of my agenda, because of my mindset, I was able to evoke some type of reaction out of the female standing in front of me.
Right.
So therefore, I'm not wasting any time.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. Like, that's why I clipped that video you did the other day when you was talking about, any chick that I talk to, unless she's a relative, I assume she wants to have sex with me.
Exactly.
And if she coughs, it's because she's trying to catch my attention so we can have sex. If she does whatever the fuck she do, it's because she's trying to smash.
Right.
You understand? It's kind of like this. It's kind of like this. You know how they say assumed innocent until proven guilty?
Right.
Well, I'm gonna assume you trying to fuck me until you prove otherwise.
Exactly. That's a fact. There you go. There you go. That's how we do it here. Because this is the thing people got to understand. Because some people, this is what most people say, right? They'll say, because I've seen a lot of guys say this, and they'll be like, man, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to just kind of let it happen. Now, this is the thing. You can do that and it may happen. Meaning you can tell a chick, come over, let's just chill, right? Then she come over to chill, and then you might end up fucking her. But guess what? There's a percentage of the time, more than half the time or even half the time, where you're not going to fuck her because you weren't direct about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So what'll happen is that the less direct you are about what you want, the more likely you're going to get your time wasted. That's a fact. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because what happens is that you will, in certain situations, unless your game is really tight, you're not going to know what a woman's intentions are when she's fucking with you.
Right.
You understand? So what that means is a woman could give the impression that she wants to have sex. And then when it comes down to it, you know, she ain't trying to do it. And part of the reason why she ain't trying to do it is because you've never made it clear that you wanted it. And so she has room to play around to act like she didn't know that's what you wanted. So this is where women do the surprise. Oh my, what? You wanted to have sex? I thought we were just hanging out. I thought we were just chilling. I thought we were just friends. What do you mean? And see, she can say that because she's right. You never said it. You never said sex. You never even mentioned the word sex, right? So if you never mentioned the word sex, right, then it's easier for her to waste your fucking time.
Look, Tosh is
saying. You know what I'm saying? Said it will waste your time if you give us time. Exactly. That's what happens. So this is what I'm telling you guys is that it's not a thing where you have to be direct, but the less direct you are, the more of a chance you're going to increase that a woman is going to waste your fucking time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so this is what happens a lot of times. Guys tell us this all the time. Yo, she was over the crib and we was watching Netflix. Then I tried to do some shit and then she was like, oh, I got to go and I got to leave and all this other shit. And nothing happened. And the niggas be tight and they be pissed off. And what happens is that the reason why that type of shit goes down is because you're sitting there not being direct. You're not telling a chick what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happens too is another reason why these guys are scared to tell the chick is because they really don't want to hear no. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of dudes don't want to hear no because on the front end, they feel like it's such a risk to tell the chick they want to fuck.
Right.
When the chick says, no, I'm not trying to do that or I ain't really about that, right? Not only is that a rejection, but that's a rejection to the thing that they really wanted to do.
Right.
And because if I tell you, girl, hey, let's go get some coffee or, hey, what's up? Let me get your number. If you say no, it's like, it's still a rejection and guys still don't like that either. But you're still like, well, I still kind of didn't put everything on the table. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't let her really know what it was.
Exactly.
Right?
But it's serve the ego a little bit.
Exactly. But as soon as I say, yo, let's fuck, or hey, I want to have sex with you, or we talking, and I'm like, yo, let's hook up and let's do this. And she says no, then it's like, damn, now she's really rejecting me. Like, this is it. This is like what else is there after this?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so that's the reason why guys are scared of it. But this is the thing. That's the best type of rejection, because why would I give a fuck if you take my number, right? If I want to fuck you, but you take my number and you don't reject me, but you take my number, but then when it comes time for me to fuck you, you don't want to fuck me, then what difference did it make that you take my number?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So if we going out, we hanging out, we talking on the phone or whatever, and you still didn't reject me, but when it comes down to sex, you reject me, what difference does it make that you didn't reject me when we were talking and doing all this other shit? Because when it came to the sex, you rejected me. So why not let's skip all over that other bullshit, right? And then we can just get to the point of what you're trying to do. And then because that's what you're trying to do, then you can see if the girl's really trying to do it. See, the problem is a lot of guys think they have to warm chicks up to sex. We got to build rapport and get her comfortable. And see, bro, the reason why she said no is because you didn't build rapport and you had to get her comfortable. So she said no. No, she said no because she ain't fucking with you like that. Because it's the thing. You got to understand something. Women sometimes, especially when they have an attitude with you or feel some type of way when you're really direct about sex, the reason why they feel that way is because they're like, damn, now I can't waste this nigga's time. Right. So now she's going to have an attitude or come at you like you did something wrong because she wants to shame you for trying to tell her directly you want to have sex because she was expecting you to be indirect so she can waste your fucking time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. You see what I mean? It's crazy, man.
That shit is crazy. Like that whole the shaming tactic part is always, you know, it's very it indicates a lot about a woman's position.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because the truth is that she doesn't want to fuck you.
Right, exactly.
And she knows there's a reality. The reality of the situation is that girl, you know I wouldn't even be standing here talking to you if I already knew that there was a negative chance of fucking.
Right.
You understand? And so, see, here's the thing. When a woman realizes that she don't want to fuck a dude, she also has to realize how unlikable she is.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They ain't ready for that.
Like, it's fucked up. But a woman has to like, when she looks at a dude and says, I'm not sexually attracted to him.
Mm-hmm.
She consciously, she still thinks she's in a position of power because he wants what I have.
Right.
But what does a woman want?
Mm-hmm.
A woman wants attention. A woman wants to be liked. A woman wants to be validated.
Right.
And she knows that her validation lies in sex. But she also knows that once she if this nigga's a real nigga, once she reveals that there's no chance of sex, she has no validation, no attention, and no conversation, no companionship. Nothing.
It's done.
So she kind of has to play along with the bullshit, with the manipulation, with the ambiguousness, with the indirect. That's why dudes with weak game get put in the friend zone. That's why dudes with weak game, you know, they persuade them to buy them drinks. They carry on frivolous conversations for no fucking reason. Because if you're willing to give me that validation,
right,
and that attention and time, I'll take it.
Right, exactly.
And a bitch knows, she's like, as long as I don't let him know absolutely that he can't fuck, give it to me. Oh, give it to me.
Exactly, that's a fact, right?
I'll take it. And the dude is like, well, maybe there's a chance, so I'm gonna keep giving it to her.
Exactly, I'm gonna keep building this rapport and trying to get her comfortable, right?
But a nigga with game knows that his most valuable asset is time. And he's looking at the bitch like, I know how a bitch act when there's a chance of fucking, and I know how a bitch act when there's no chance of fucking.
Exactly.
This bitch is acting like ain't no chance of fucking. So you know what? Have a good night, bitch.
Exactly. Facts. That's it.
Respectfully, no problems, no hard feelings. I'm not angry at you. You have every right to not want to fuck me. But now that I know that there's absolutely no chance of fucking, I can't spend any more time with you.
Exactly.
Because I need my time to go find the women that there is a chance.
Exactly.
That's what men with tight game know. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care about nothing. You could be the coolest person on the planet. Like socially, you could be the coolest bitch on the planet. But if my agenda is to find a woman to smash, I can't spend no time talking to you.
Right. And also you got to understand, any reason for her not to fuck you means she didn't want to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? Any reason. So what I mean is this, because remember, I always said this, you have the fear and then the desire. If the desire is stronger than the fear, she's going to do the thing. If her fear is stronger than the desire, she's not going to do the thing. So in other words, if her desire to fuck you is stronger than her fear of not fucking you, she will fuck you. If her fear of fucking you, whatever that fear is, it can be anything. If her fear is stronger than fucking you, she's not gonna fuck you. So for example, if I'm talking to a girl and I'd say, hey, listen, I'm trying to smash, let's make this happen, let's do this, whatever. And she says, no, I'm not trying to do that. Now, let's say her reason for saying no is because she just broke up with her man and she's feeling vulnerable, right? And she doesn't want to get hurt, right? Her fear of getting hurt is stronger than her desire to fuck me. So either way, she doesn't want to fuck me. You see what I'm saying? Because there's something else that she would rather do than fuck. Do you see what I'm saying? So the reason doesn't matter. The point is that if she wanted to do it, she would. So what a lot of guys do is they come up with all these stories. They be like, well, maybe if you spent more time with her, maybe if you did this, maybe you did that. None of that matters. The fact is that she's saying no. And the reason why she's saying no is because there is something else that is holding her back from doing it, even if she wanted to do it. Because if she wanted to do it, she'd be doing it. And you see what I'm saying? But so that's what it is.
The truth is, it don't matter what it is.
Right.
It don't matter what it is.
Right.
And you know what I hate, bro? What I really, really hate is, you know what's worse than a nigga with weak game?
What?
His homeboys.
Right. Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And I'm gonna explain it to you. Cause this is a part of the reason why so many niggas come up with excuses as to why a chick don't want to fuck them. First of all, let me explain. A nigga with game don't care.
Right.
If her choice is no, I ain't got time for it.
Right. Exactly.
Amnesia, I'm moving on. I really don't care why.
Right.
I don't care. But the niggas with weak game is always trying to come up with an excuse. And a big part of the reason why they always trying to come up with an excuse is that when they all go out together, right? A bunch of niggas with no fucking game.
Right.
And one of them actually has the guts to go holler at a girl.
Right. Exactly.
Go holler at the girl and she's like, nah, I'm not interested. I'm cool. Or she ignores him or whatever. And then he comes back to his group of friends and they go, yo, man, what happened?
Right, exactly.
Like, oh man, she wasn't feeling me, or she said nah, whatever. And they were, hold on, what did you say? And they, I went over there. I said, "What's up? How you doing?" And it was like, "You said that? Come on, man. Why you said? You should have built rapport, bro. Maybe she would have got with you if you had gave her a little bit more. Come on, man. Damn, man. Why you said that? You shouldn't have said." And these are the niggas that didn't even have enough good courage to go say hello to the bitch.
Exactly. They the experts, and they ain't fucking go do nothing.
And they over here telling you. You feel me?
Right.
And so that leaks into the psyche of the one nigga in. See, he may not have strong game, but he the one with guts.
Exactly.
Right? But that weak game from his fucking bitch ass friends leaks into his psyche.
Mm-hmm.
So the next time he go talk to a girl and she's like, I'm not really interested. But what does he do? He said, well, fuck that. Let me try to build rapport. Let me buy her a drink. Let me do this. Let me do that. And then the girl is like, well, there's no chance of us fucking, but you don't want to come to that realization.
Exactly.
So I'll take everything. I'll take it all.
Exactly right. Thanks.
I'll take your time. I'll take your attention. I'll take the free drinks. Matter of fact, I'm here with 3 of my girls. You're going to have to buy me a drink and my girls, and I'll just keep taking. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
And on top of that, what she'll do is that sometimes the nigga at the end, he'll be like, yo, let me get your number. And she'll give him the number or a fake number. You feel what I'm saying? Or if it's a real number, she'll just fucking block the nigga after that or ghost him or not talk to him or whatever.
Or the Instagram or the Snapchat. Oh, I'll give you my Snap.
Right, exactly.
I'll give you my Snap, and the next time you're going out, holler at me, and then I'll just keep taking.
Exactly, right.
Because she gonna meet you at that next spot.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna buy her more drinks and her friends more drinks. Bro, it's broads out there that's their whole MO.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, remember when we went to Miami and we was chilling with Myron and them.
Right.
We went to that restaurant and Myron broke, like there was a group of girls that was sitting at the bar by themselves.
Right. And
he broke the whole shit down and we watched it happen in real time. You remember that shit?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
He was like, watch those 3 girls at the bar right there and watch these niggas coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what he said happened. The niggas came in, started flirting and talking, and then these niggas bought these bitches drinks. Meanwhile, they were sitting there sipping water the whole fucking time.
Right.
Just waiting like a fucking fly trap.
Right.
Just waiting. Clap. And as soon as the niggas walked in, now all of a sudden they got drinks.
Right. I want to actually play this clip. Is this clip from Fresh and Fit, and this girl, she was basically exposing this shit. Hold on, let me play this shit.
I'm gonna expose the women here. I'm sorry I have to do it. Women are talking shit to you guys. We do not sleep with somebody that we're not attracted to. We don't care if you're nice, listen, if a sexy guy is sleeping on his mom's couch and he's got game and he's sexy, a woman will sleep with him. She won't friend zone him, but she'll friend zone a nice guy who does all the right things and she's not sexually attracted to. She'll take your money, she'll take your time, and then she'll tell you goodbye. Exactly. Women will do that. So make sure they're attracted to you before you spend money on them.
Damn, that dude takes shit.
I'm sick of these girls.
See, that was it. It's crazy. I was like, and that's the shit. She was like, listen, a nigga could be sleeping on his mama couch broke, and if she want to fuck that dude, she'll fuck that dude. You understand what I'm saying? And so you guys out here being nice, taking them out, building rapport, spending time talking to them, getting to know them and all this other shit, that don't mean nothing. It means nothing. This is what we're trying to tell you guys. So a lot of, and this is the thing, anything that you do in that regard should really still be about you. That's why we say the game is about you. So if you say to a girl, hey, let's go out for a drink, You shouldn't be taking a girl out for the drink because you're hoping she gonna fuck you. No, you do that because that's your process. That's what you like to do. That's how you like to get to know a chick and interact with her. You see what I'm saying? But if you wanted to just fuck and that was it, and you didn't want to do that, you don't need to do that.
Right.
And a lot of guys think they need to do this, be real indirect. They think they need to go and fucking say all of this shit. And this is the problem. Most guys are looking for the cheat code to eliminate rejection. That's the issue. Mm-hmm. And the problem, because this is what they're going to do. They're going to be like, well, Miles and Locario, I approached like 3 girls and I was talking to them. I told them I wanted to have sex and they all said no. So it's just bullshit. No, nigga. You got to talk to a lot of women, bro. It's like anything else. It's a numbers game.
Right.
So you got to find the chicks that want to fuck you. But guess what? You're not going to waste time. See, and you know what the funny part is? A lot of guys actually like this. A lot of guys like the illusion of progress. They like the feeling of hope that they might get the pussy.
Right.
So they almost feel like, oh, well, yeah, I was talking to this girl for like a week, and yeah, I'm supposed to see her next week, and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and then blah blah blah, and I've been hitting her up, and yeah, we went out twice, but I ain't hit, but yeah, she's different. They do all of this extra shit, thinking that they going somewhere, and I'm like, that's not how this shit works, man. It's fucking crazy.
X.
Fucking crazy, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you guys, y'all don't need to be scared to tell a chick that you want to fuck.
Right.
You don't need to be scared to do this. Now, based off of your comfort level, because some dudes just ain't comfortable saying shit. Most dudes still ain't even comfortable fucking, like talking to women in general.
Right.
So to tell a woman you want to have sex with her, that's like crazy to most motherfuckers, right? So this is the thing. If you're not comfortable with the word fuck, because remember, Miles, you had the video where we talking about 40 ways to tell a chick you want to smash or whatever, right? Exactly. So pick one of those things that you're comfortable saying.
Exactly.
You still need to be comfortable saying it. So this is the thing, and this is what confuses guys. This is what guys think we mean when we say just tell a chick you want to fuck. They think we're talking about going up to a girl in the mall and walking up to her and saying, hi, my name's Locario. I want to fuck you in the ass. Like that. That's what they think we're talking about. You feel what I'm saying? We're not talking about that. We're talking about in the situation of conversation, telling a girl that is your intentions of what you want to do.
Right.
So it's like, hey, miss, how you doing? What's your name? Jennifer, nice to meet you. My name's Locario. Listen, I came over here. So I thought you were sexy as hell. What are you up to today? Oh, I'm just like hanging out, about to go meet my friends. Well, listen, Jennifer, look, I think me and you should get together this weekend. And what I want to do is I want to hook up with you. Matter of fact, I want to do a lot of nasty things to you. How does that sound? You see what I'm saying? You see, I'm telling her that I want to fuck. I want to do these things. You see what I mean? And so that's within the conversation.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what? That whole root thing. Root was one of the because for those that don't know, so you got one of the things on that the list of 40 things was root. Mm-hmm. And you have something called the root chakra. Mm-hmm. And for those who mess with energy and spirituality and shit, and the root chakra is basically in the pelvis.
Right.
You understand? So you could tell a girl, I don't know if I should mess with you because you look like a problem, but I'm willing to get to the root of the problem.
Right. Exactly. He's stupid.
Lord mercy.
You can say that to one of those, like, those fucking
those hotep bitches.
Yeah, exactly. Those fucking like spiritual chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Sister, I'm trying to get into your root chakra and, get all energetic with that feeling of all that bullshit.
My black queen, they say that the black women are the problem, but I say, let's get to the root of the problem.
Right.
My queen.
That's crazy.
Let's get it, man. Fuck.
Crazy. But that's what it is, man. But guys, if you want to call up, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. I think this is Moses. What's going on?
Oh, shit.
I donated. How y'all doing, man?
Appreciate it. What up? What's up, man? What's going on?
Let me tell you something. Yeah, I may not tell a chick I want to fuck right away when I'm at the bars and shit, but when I'm interacting with a chick, right? Understand something. Yeah, I may start off with a small talk for like maybe for like 10 seconds, 3 seconds, for like to 5 to 10 seconds. But guess what? After that, I'm pretty much talking sexual talk. You understand? I've been in situations where the chick wasn't even looking at me, and I walked up to the chick, and she was a cute chick. You understand?
Right.
And then I did that. You understand? Then after that, after like 10 seconds, you understand? 10 to 15 seconds the most. Small talk. And then after that, I was complimenting her in a sexy way. And then I was touching her skin. I was like, and we was having sex conversation. And then next thing you know, she was happy to have that.
Right.
And then look what happened. Even though we didn't have sex that same night, I wanted to, but for some reason she had to go home with some other guys. But guess what? The next day, I ended up talking to her. The next day, you understand? Why? Because I bring up sex in the conversation. You understand?
Okay.
So that goes to show that, man. What happened?
Nah, so you good. Go ahead. Yeah, not going. Keep going.
Yeah. So, and then after that, I got, like Miles said, your friends too sometimes can play a big part. I told you, I got friends who don't got game. You understand? They don't know women.
Right.
I can tell. I don't hang out with them. You understand? Because one time it was one of my guys' birthdays. We went to the bar. It was a lot of women. You understand? So yeah, he probably approached only 2 women. You understand? Like the way he was telling me to approach women is like, yo, sometimes if a chick tell you don't take the number, but I can give you my Instagram, you gotta take the Instagram. I said, bro, no, man, that's not okay. If you want to do that, you do that.
Right.
You understand? If you want to deal with women in the beta way, you do that.
Right.
But understand, and then guess what? He's the same guy that hit me up talking about, well, you still never seen the chick he tried. The chick, he messaged the chick on Instagram. The chick never replied to him. You understand?
Right.
And then he still didn't get sex from these bitches. I said, you see what I tell you?
Right.
And look at that. I'm getting sex quick. Why is that? It's because I'm bringing sex in the conversation. You don't got to be scared to tell bitches you want to fuck, man.
Right.
They when you're talking to them, they know you have interest. So be direct. You understand? So, I just wanted to say that, and, thanks for taking my call, man.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, we got Monogamous Play in the building. What's going on? What's bobbing?
Yes, sir. Y'all already know Monogamous. I donated. Thank you.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
Hey, man, this topic needs to be talked about. And I have, some very, very serious things that I want to talk about with this topic. But the first thing I want to say is about the no response. And you're right, Mr. Locario. And I used to be like that when I was young. I used to be so scared of no, right? But then when you're a player and you just stay focused on what you want, then you realize that the no response is actually a blessing, because the no response is a gateway to so many yeses.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Whenever a girl says no to me, just like Miles, it's amnesia, and I'm already to the next chick. But a lot of guys are stopping at the chick that says no, but they don't even know that the next 4 out of 5 chicks might say yes. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So no is actually a blessing, because it's a gateway to a yes. You see what I'm saying? And another thing I want to say is I'm glad that girl commented, or you played that response of the woman saying that a woman, if a nigga is sexy, a woman will smash a nigga at her at his parents' house, right?
Right.
As I say, I will always say that I used to stay with my parents, and I used to smash hella chicks. Not one time, and when she said that, I had to think about it. Not one time I had a chick that I smashed at my parents' house, and they said, you know what, D, the next time we smash, can we change locations? I've never had no chicks like that. And this was chicks that had their own spots and everything.
Right.
And actually, when they was coming in, sometimes when they see my mom, before they even smash, they hugging my mom, greeting her, talking to her for a couple of minutes. I'm already going to the room. They already know where to come. You see what I'm saying? So it was already set up like that. So that's just when you a guy that's sexually attracted, you know how to build sexual interest, and you got game. You see what I'm saying? When you got game, a girl is focused on the dick. She ain't focused on these external logistics that these other niggas be focused on. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And another thing is, when you talk about the unique way of asking a woman, trying to see if a woman was trying to smash, right? You already know that I always talk about the coconut massage, right? But here's what I used to say to females, to where in so many words they knew that I was talking about sex, right? So I'll see a chick, she might have some. So I'm really into like thighs and hips and ass and legs and skin and shit like that. So I see a chick with some pretty ass legs because she got some booty shorts on. So I roll up on her. I said, baby, I ain't gonna even lie, man. You looking real hot with them legs, man. You, damn, them legs make me want to massage. As a matter of fact, let me ask you something. Have you ever had a coconut oil massage? Oh, I never had that before. Or the last time I had it was 6 years ago when I had an ex-boyfriend. So I never really had that. I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Carter. I know it's funny, but a lot of women ain't never had that before. You see what I'm saying? Because you know why? A lot of guys are very vanilla in how they come with sex or ask for sex. You want to Netflix and chill? You want to come over and talk first? You know what I'm saying? That's very vanilla. So not 99% of the time, a woman knows why you're coming up to her. But when you make it interesting and unique, then she sees that, okay, there's an experience that I have on my hands that I could possibly fuck with or not fuck with. Exactly. And a lot of times, Mr. Locario and Miles, when a woman said no, she said what you said, Miles, oh, you're a little bit too much for me. You must be a player. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good no, because that's letting me know that she low-key want to fuck, but she know that she not ready for the shit.
That's a fact.
So
exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Nah, that's real shit.
Right, but here's the requirement. Here's the requirement I used to tell females. Oh, when they agree with the whole coconut oil massage, right? Here's the requirement I would say. I said, oh, but it's one requirement. You have to be naked, or at the very least, you only can have your thong on. Right. Right? Now, let's just talk about the females that say, oh, so you trying to, because when I say that, a woman automatically knows that I'm trying to fuck, because what woman is going to be in front of a nigga naked and not, you know what I'm saying? A nigga ain't trying to fuck. So a woman already know then that, okay, this is a sexual situation, right? So I even had some women that say, oh, so you trying to fuck and all this and all that, right? So then they'll say this. They'll say, well, we'll see, you know, say depending on my mood or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool. Just when you come over, just only wear your thong and we're going to go, you know, we just going to move forward, right? So they come over, I hit them with that coconut oil massage, I hit them with my hands or whatever, right? After 25 minutes, I don't even ask to take the thong off, Miles. I just reach for the thong. And you know how a woman is laying on her stomach, and then like you reaching and you trying to take off her panties, she kind of lifts like her pelvis area. Right. Bitches be lifting her pelvis area. You see what I'm saying? So then when I take the thong off, I'm looking at the thong. The thong already got cream and cum and everything on it. So the bitch is ready. You see what I'm saying? But that's but another thing is, at that point, the woman knows in her mind, like, damn, this massage is turning me on. I'm already wet and all this. If I don't smash this nigga, I probably would never ever get this experience again. You see what I'm saying? Right. So that's an ultimatum that a woman gotta battle with herself. You see what I'm saying? Because if we don't smash, then I'm sorry, baby, you will never get this experience again. So I hope you enjoyed it this one time.
And I'm kicking you out half naked. Get the fuck out my house. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Right.
I'm kicking your greasy ass out my house immediately. Move. Get out. What? Shoo, bitch. Shoo. Get out of here.
But Miles, the last thing I would want to say is, it's been so many times where a woman say, oh, we're going to see. It depends on my mood. And I hit them with that coconut oil. Right. And then I reach for the thong, I reach for the panties, and without me even saying anything, and they already lifting up their pelvis area so I can take it off. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. That knows how to make a woman be vulnerable, and that's the type of nigga that know how to turn a woman on. A lot of guys don't know how to turn women on, because at the same time they want to Netflix and chill, they want to talk and do all this friendly shit. All this stuff that these guys are doing, it's either going to put you in a platonic friendship, friend zone type of situation, or a woman is going to look at you as boyfriend material, and she's going to try to use you for that. So when you be direct, even if a woman says, no, bet, baby, I already forgot you, I'm moving forward. And the last thing I want to say, Mr. Locario, because there was a comment that guys were saying that, oh, hollering at females, it takes up too much time. When I was single and I was on that coconut oil massage, I could be in the grocery store and holler at 5 bitches at the grocery store. Right. And I'm good with one. You see what I'm saying? So how much time did I waste? I was multitasking. I'm still shopping for groceries. I'm still moving forward with my life. It's just I'm coming across a female and I might ask her this question. You know what I'm saying? Give her the opportunity. Either she gonna bite or she not gonna bite, and I keep it moving. But the reason why they say that they're wasting time is because what y'all say. They talking to these females for 2 months. They spending money on these females. They doing all this, and then all of a sudden when it's time to have sex, the female is not trying to have sex and the guy feels bad. But that's all about the guy's fault. But that's all I want to say, guys. Thank you for the opportunity.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, monogamous player. That's what's up. Spin that heavy game. Yeah, man. Guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and then we and if you're ready to the question, we have it in the thing. So you got to say it again. So we have it. But if you didn't put a question in now. If you guys want to call in, the phone number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. All right, so let's get some of these questions since we got no calls right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, I hit up a chick to set up the date. I gave her my number through DM to text me. Her response was, no, you text me. Then she proceeded to give me her number. What do I do?
Charge.
Yeah, she's charged. That's a wrap. That's over. You understand what I'm saying?
That's completely alone, Dylan.
Yeah, for those who don't know, when you tell a woman to do something and she says, no, you do this, we're done. We're done. We're finished. It's finished. You said, so you're telling me female who breaks the scale would mess with a guy who wears high waters as long as he got sex appeal? What? What does he mean breaks the scale? I don't understand.
I think he's talking about baddies.
Oh, okay.
He's saying the scale.
Okay. Yeah. Would get with a guy who wears high waters as long as he got sex appeal? Yeah, some women think niggas with high waters got sex appeal. They'll see a nigga with high waters, fucking penny loafers, and a fucking button down and all that other, preppy shit and want to fuck with that nigga.
It's not even that bad. A lot of have you seen fucking jogging pants these days?
Right.
a lot of the jogging pants look like fucking capris. These niggas be out here wearing capris half the time.
Right.
And supposedly fashionable.
Right.
So what are you saying, Kevin?
Right. Chicks be into that shit. So it's all about what the fuck she finds attractive.
That's it.
All right, let's go to 646. 646. What's popping? Who this?
Jesus. There we go.
Nigga. Get him out of here.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
All right, so let's get back to the fucking questions. So this one says, when approaching in the gym, should I get sexual then? Yes, you can. Didn't you remember Miles told you about the shit we told the chick in the gym he wanted to fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The trick is to only do it once.
Right, exactly.
It's a one-time trick.
Right. That's all you got to do. You got to just tell them once.
Tell them once.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Why do you act like getting women is so east? Or I guess he meant easy, like 1, 2, 3, ABC. While it's damn near the hardest thing for the average man, we have to deal with rude women who hate us even looking at them.
Oh. Hasim feels. Oh.
Wait. So you think that guys who are confident and who know how to talk to women and who have the confidence to approach women don't deal with rude women? You think that that don't happen? No. All of that happens, but guess what the difference is? It's how we respond versus how you respond.
Right.
That's all it is. See, niggas be thinking like, listen, all of this is based off of, how your perception, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Abram got the violins going and shit. But this is the thing, because the dude said, "Oh, he's like it's you act like it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 ABC. It is though. What's so hard about taking your left foot and your right foot, and moving it so you can walk towards a woman, say things out of your mouth, exactly with the sad violin, right? Say things out of your mouth and tell the chick what you want to do, and then she either says yes or no." And then if she says yes, you try to make it happen. If she says no, you move on to the next woman. I don't think that's a hard thing. Why is that so hard?
It's not that it's hard or easy. It just takes a little bit. It takes more work than a lot of you dudes is willing to do. That's really what it is. It's not that it's hard. It's more like it's more of a patience and confidence thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're trying to find someone who's compatible. You're trying to find someone who you find sexually attractive that finds you sexually attractive. You understand?
Exactly.
And yes, it might take time, but it's not hard to do. It just takes time.
Right. So is it a bad idea to buy a massive dildo and use it on your girlfriend every now and again? Why would that be bad? Listen, if that's what y'all do, y'all do that shit, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Can women have lots of social programming and fear to look like a slut so much that very rarely someone will be in her very high interest box? No.
Nope.
No. That's the thing. See, this is the thing. Let me explain something to y'all. Right? Y'all think this is Now, mind you, remember, I always said that niggas who care about body counts is on some beta male shit. Remember I said that? Because what happens is that women don't care about being a quote unquote slut or looking like a slut, because women will be the quote unquote slut to the nigga they want to fuck now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Exactly. They don't want to look like a slut to the beta males, because the beta males need to believe they're not sluts. You know what I'm saying? They need the beta males to believe they're good little girls who just read the Bible and who are virgins, so that you can marry them, so you can wipe them up, so you can give them your resources. This is why I said the beta males care about the body count, because the niggas who's fucking know the chicks have a high body count because we fucking.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see how that connects?
And on top of that, Dan, I don't know if your picture actually it illustrates how you actually like to dress. But based on your picture and based on your question, you seem like the type of nigga that you have conversations with these women and you let them fill your mind with propaganda. And like, those dudes that always end up in the friend zone and he listens to women.
Right.
He's like a male feminist.
Right.
And he believes all women.
Right.
So he'll have a girlfriend that says to him, well, you have to understand that, I'm definitely afraid of being seen as a slut. So it's very hard for me to have a guy in the high interest, to check a high interest box for me. It takes a lot. It takes building rapport. But that's her explanation to you, because you're the type of guy that she just simply is not attracted to sexually.
Right. And that's what women do. So when a woman's not attracted to you, what she does, and 561 we'll get to in a second. And I know Dan personally, I know Dan gets it in. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, you got to understand that when a woman is not feeling you, she's going to want to sell that narrative to you. So what happens is that the reason why women pretend to not be sluts is because they have to put on a show for beta males, because they are trying to get the beta male to wife them up. If the beta male knows how much sex these women are having, there would be no marriages, this whole shit would shut down. Listen, beta males make the world go round. I'm gonna tell you. You understand what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't for beta males, there would be no whining and dining. There would be no 3 or 4 dates. There would be no fucking like buying women gifts and all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying? So beta males need that. Like I shouldn't even be talking about this right now. Like y'all are not supposed to know this. You see what I'm saying? See, there's a thing that the alpha male and the women know that they want to keep secret from the beta male.
It's so much so that very rarely someone will be in her high interest box. What?
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, look, I could understand if some women are picky.
Right.
But when a woman sees a man she trying to fuck, it doesn't matter.
Right, exactly.
It doesn't fucking matter. Like, you have girls that they be with their homegirls and they be like, girl, I don't even like guys that look like him.
Right.
But it's something about this motherfucker I'm trying to smash. Like, what are you talking about, Dan? Like that, like, come on, man. Like,
right.
That's what I'm saying. You guys be worried about what a woman think way too much.
That's facts. So
worried about what's going on in the mind of a female way too much.
Let's go to 561. 561, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's going on, Locario? This is Dose, man.
What up, bro?
I had to make sure I donated before I came on.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
I mean, this wasn't a part of my original comment, but I just heard it. You talking about it in the background. Hey, man, I can't believe niggas is really still worrying about the body count shit. Since I was 15, I got a motto I live by for all the hoes who just be fucking everybody. If she fucked the crew, she gonna fuck me too, straight up.
Exactly, facts. That's a fact.
Shit. But I love the subject that you're talking about, man, because I remember some advice that you gave me a while back. And a chick I was fucking with when I live in Virginia, I was running back and forth between Virginia and Miami. So because my peoples is from Miami, while I was in Miami, there was a girl I was fucking with, and we got together on 2 occasions. The first time I actually got with her, We made out and all that shit. But because I was fucking with bitches in Miami, I didn't really want to do anything with her at the time. I put her on the back burner. So I went to go handle my business in Miami, and I told her when I was headed back to Virginia, we'll catch up when I get back.
Right.
Now I get back, and we do the same shit. We kiss and we feeling up on each other and shit like that. And I'm like, oh, I got a hotel room over on the other side of town. You got a car? Just follow me there. We'll get it popping. This bitch sits here and starts acting funny, and she's just like, oh, it's too soon. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about too soon? Nah, it's too soon. And she said the shit that just made me bust out laughing. I don't want this to feel like a hookup.
Oh God.
You laugh. I said, what do you want, a boyfriend or something like that? No, I don't want a boyfriend. I'm just saying this is too soon, and I don't want it to feel like a hookup. I said, this shit sounds like you trying to have a boyfriend.
Right.
Like I'm just trying to get it in real quick for everybody who doesn't want to use the word fuck. I'm trying to get it in real quick. Yeah, but no, I said I had to be upfront with her because I felt like I wasn't getting my point across. So I just told her straight up, I'm trying to fuck the shit out of you.
Right.
And then that's when she started making sense, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to do that. And it wasn't a negative to me. Like you always said, you could still get a positive out of a negative. It wasn't negative to me because all that told me was she wasn't fucking with me. I can take my time elsewhere now.
Right, exactly. That's a fact. Because, a lot of times whenever a woman says any of this, oh, it's too soon, all of that is still no. You feel what I'm saying? And so what happens is that, again, like the reason doesn't really matter, right? Because this is this is the funny part, right? A chick will fuck a guy, yesterday that she just met. And then today when she meets you or talks to you, she'll tell you it's too soon.
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Sometimes bitches want to get a pussy a break.
Right. Yeah.
She met a nigga last night. She already gave up that ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You meet her like, yo, let's smash tonight. She's like, nah, I gotta let the pH in my vagina reset. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that could be it too.
I had to come through. I had to show some love, man. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all show. Peace.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, brother. But yeah, man, chicks, they listen. I'm telling you, anything that's not a yes is a no. That's it. Yep. That's it. And you just got to keep that shit pushing.
Just hey, you got my number.
Right. Exactly. So it says, hey, Locario, so I can be blunt with telling them I want to smash. Yes. Listen, when you guys are having a conversation with these women, just tell them what you want to do. Just the same way where you say, hey, let me get your number or put my number in your phone or, hey, let's go out for a drink. You're telling her what you want to happen. Right. So why not tell her that, do the same thing and just the word sex or hook up or fuck? Why is that so hard? Mm-hmm. And so a lot of guys, they don't understand this because, again, and this is the problem. Guys don't have as much experience with women being so sexually attracted to them.
Right.
It's hard for them to fathom this because in their reality, the times when they did have sex with women, they had to put in a lot of time and energy to get to sex.
Right.
So they had to take her out on 3-4 dates. They had to talk to her on the phone. They had to do all this other stuff. So of course it sounds crazy to be like, well, wait a second, I don't have to do any of that and I can still have sex with a woman? That's crazy talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy talk, Mario.
That's poppycock. Come on, man.
I mean, and not to mention the natural order of things where, we do the approach and we're always on the hunt.
Right.
So for most men, in general, a woman desiring us like that is not a reality.
Right. Exactly.
That's why that video is so important. That's why you have to have the mindset.
Exactly.
You have to come into the conversation thinking that she's trying to smash because you're trying to increase the probability of that. So the only way to be a winner is to visualize winning.
Right. That's a fact.
The only way the way to success is to decide and visualize success.
That's a fact.
It doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen, but that's how you increase your chances. You understand? So that's why you have to do that, because we're the ones that have to approach. We're the ones that have to show some sort of, desire and attraction towards them before they'll ever do it to us. So I understand why you don't believe in what we're saying necessarily. You understand? Right. But until you embrace that mindset, nothing will change for your reality, and you'll continue to think that, oh, no woman wants me.
Exactly.
The more you think that way is the more it'll reinforce your reality and it'll build on itself. But if you try to have the mindset that every woman will find you attractive, or there's at least a possibility that a woman will find you attractive, you're better off, because your mindset, remember, your mind controls your thoughts, words, and actions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you thinking, damn, this bitch want to fuck me, I don't care what she talking about, she trying to smash tonight. That's how you gonna think, talk, and act that way.
Exactly.
And then she gonna be looking at you like, maybe I do want to fuck this nigga.
Exactly. That's a fact.
What you say your name was?
I want to shout out to the over 400 people watching us right now, because obviously you guys are imaginary because dating coaches are obsolete. So
yeah,
I just wanted to shout out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because the game era is over. It's finished.
Yeah, game era is done.
It's done. So let's go to 404. 404 was popping. Who this?
Good evening, gentlemen. It's Bobby calling from Atlanta.
I knew it had to be.
Good day. I have to say this is a testimonial, gentlemen. I'm back on the track, and I put my bitch on the blade successfully due to your advice.
That wasn't from our advice.
No, I have her. She's bringing a fat sack back to her daddy Mac. Come rain, hail, snow, or nuclear war, that whore is bringing me a score. So thank you, gentlemen. This is a testimonial to the bad boy dating game.
We didn't teach him none of that shit. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
You did, gentlemen. You're lying. We had a private consultation, Locario, and you told me how to put hands on a white bitch, and I put it all on her neck. And I said, bitch, you better hit them straight and swallow that cheese and get that up for you.
Yo, let's do this.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
I'm forever grateful, Locario. And I'm back on the block with a 6-inch cock. I'm very proud. And bless you, and bless Miles, and Andrew Tate. Hold your bald head. It's going to get better. And God rest the ghost of Kevin Samuels, because he will be back like Jesus Christ to free these bitches like I.
Yo, this nigga Bobby Midtown needs to make a YouTube channel. I swear to God, I don't know why that nigga will fucking blow up.
My fucking
yo, that nigga, he was spitting some bars though. He said he was like,
it's back on the block with a 6-inch cock. Rail, sleet, or nuclear storm, or nuclear. She's bringing me back a score. This nigga's crazy. That's what's up though.
That nigga, he gonna come out with a mixtape. That shit gonna be fire. Jesus Christ.
The ghost of Kevin Samuels is coming back. Oh my God.
Oh shit. That shit is funny as hell. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get back to these questions and shit. Okay. So it says, why majority of people have such a bad view on dating apps? They always say it's trash, it's dehumanizing, it's a waste of time, it's just for a hookup, etc. Well, again, listen, man. People always look for something to blame except for themselves. You know what I'm saying? The dating app is literally just there for the people to use.
Right.
Now, however you use it or get out of it, that's on you. Because if a person meets another person on the dating app and the shit don't work out, they can't blame the app. That's between those two people. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this one says, what if you get charged for harassment? For what? Harassment for what?
I saw when that question came in. I think it was when I was talking my shit about like what to say to a girl when you come up to her, and just picking one of the 40 ways to say that you want sex. Again, guys, harassment is when you do something repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, harassment is when you do something repeatedly. So that's why we tell you guys, you say what you want one time and you let them know, hey, if they have your information, you be like, hey, if you change your mind, you got my information. And other than that, you just keep it moving. That's the importance of keeping it moving.
Right, exactly.
So you only say it once and you keep it moving. Like that. Like my story when I told the chick in the gym that I wanted to smash. Like, yeah, she was upset and all that, but she couldn't charge me with harassment because I said it to her one time and I kept it moving.
Exactly, because then if that's the case, anything you say to anyone could be considered harassment.
Right.
If I say, how's your day going today? You could be that could be harassment then, because I just said something to you and you just wasn't expecting it, so it's harassment, right?
And if that's the case, then I guess we just can't talk to each other anymore.
Exactly, right. You know what I'm saying? Like no one can say nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say shout out to Donald Trump for burying his ex-wife in his golf course. Yo, I know a lot of people don't like Donald Trump, but can we take the time to recognize game?
Mm-hmm.
The nigga, because apparently if he buries a body on a golf course, it's classified as a cemetery, and now he ain't got to pay property taxes on the fucking golf course.
Exactly.
Is that some gangster ass shit? Is that some game?
That's game right there. That's a fact. That's game.
But let me not say too much, because niggas be hating on Trump.
Yo, that's funny. Somebody says Miles drinking hot sauce.
Nah, nigga, I'm drinking Jamaican roots.
Right. Okay. So Dan said, is physical screening better or helpful than just telling her verbally? No, that's the thing. You want to tell her verbally first. You got it always has to be verbals first, physical second.
What do you mean by physical screening?
I guess like if you're touching her to see if she wants you to touch her, or you know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm, see what I mean? To see if she's interested, but you can't do that unless you have the verbal, unless you see that she's interested, and you can only see if she's interested if you're saying the thing. So you got to say certain things to see that the woman's interested, because then if she's interested, then she'll be more interested in touch. Then you can't really know if a woman's interested in touch if there's no reaction to what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. And the thing is this, is not, and again, you're not touching her in like her ass or anything like that. It's more so like, let's say if you were, on a date or something, or even just randomly talking to some chick at a bar, and then you see you flirting with her heavy and you're building sexual tension, and then you might, grab her hand and say, hey, you got some soft ass hands. You know what I'm saying? And so that begins the touching part of the situation.
Right.
This says, do you think attracting women is like getting a job, meaning you have to apply to multiple jobs to get it done? No. Attracting women should be like you recruiting for the NBA. You are the NBA and you're recruiting players for your fucking organization.
Attracting women is like you looking at resumes.
Exactly.
You're the employer.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you're the employer. You're offering them an opportunity at your company. That's what it is. That's how you got to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? So,
right.
See, again, you see, this is the mindset of the average man. The mindset of the average man. He's always thinking that it's the woman giving him some type of opportunity.
Right.
You understand? I already told y'all, sex don't happen until the dick get hard.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So you're giving her the opportunity. The only thing you're looking for is compatibility and consent.
Exactly.
That's all you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not trying to get a job. You're offering a position.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's what's up. Number 9 says there's one guy that preaches the black woman is God. He has like 4 wives that all live separately. Would you agree? A real man has the ability to elevate the value of a woman to that extent. Well, a guy has the ability, if he's really on point, to elevate a chick. That's what we call the upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's just what it is. Like, and see, that's the thing. Guys who don't understand their value don't understand the way that you can change a woman's life, which is why you require of her cooperation and submission. You feel what I'm saying? In these situations, because see, it's rare for a woman to get a guy who's really on point. So when she finds a guy who's on point, that's rare. That's valuable. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It says, would it be beneficial overall for the overall for the game if there was no online dating and people had no choice but to approach? I mean, not necessarily, because the thing is this: online is not necessarily just because people don't want to approach. Online has made it convenient for people who are busy. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, if there was no online dating, I feel like it would probably be like the population would kind of diminish.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think there would be there'll be less people getting with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched this video today, and that video I sent to you, Locario, about kids that they had an interview with Andrew Tate.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking, and one kid was saying how he became a professional Fortnite player, and he started playing Fortnite at age 14. Never went to high school and never seen a vagina in his life. He never actually socially been with a girl, just socially.
Wow.
You understand? So, and if there's a kid like that, like him, I know that there has to be a nice little section of the population of niggas just like him.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they probably not even getting paid to play Fortnite.
Right.
They just fucking stay at home, and probably they got, it's going to be a group of kids that's born into rich families that have the luxury to sit there and play video games and not go outside.
Right.
Get what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is living the life of Ender's Game. What was the name of that movie? Ready Player One?
Yeah, Ready Player One, right.
Like, niggas is ready to live that type of life where they never actually physically interacted with a female on a social level. Just on a social level. Not even a fucking sexual level. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, thank God for online dating. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because so many of these dudes, I'm not saying all or most. I'm saying there's got to be a certain amount of dude. Why you think there's so much more MGTOW and fucking incels?
Exactly.
Because there's so many dudes not going out and approaching. So, shout out to the dudes that don't go out and approach, but they still swipe on a dating app and meet a chick every once in a while, or at least FaceTime a bitch.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like we gotta appreciate that shit, because man, it's so many people who are not adjusted to this to social norms. It's ridiculous.
That's facts. All right. So this one says, Miles, does Baba Root work for Stronger Johnson?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, well, roots in general, they assist. I'll say they assist. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know all the scientifics around it, but they definitely assist, and it's definitely considered an aphrodisiac in the Caribbean islands. You know what I'm saying? But again, I drink original Ital roots. I don't drink Baba roots. Fuck Baba roots.
So next question says, is this based off of mode 1 behavior? Now you got to understand, mode 1, shout out to Roger Curry, that's his brand of direct approaching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and he's explained this a lot of different times, where like it's like if you have burgers and shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like the Big Mac is a burger, but it's the McDonald's brand of a burger. You see what I'm saying? But McDonald's didn't invent burgers. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got to understand. So he says, what do you do when you invite a girl over and she comes through, but only wants to stay in the living room area and not come to the bedroom?
What do you do?
Oh my goodness!
Can you get the fuck out of here button ready for me?
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here!
That's what you do.
Fuck out of here!
You get it the fuck up out of there, respectfully.
Right, exactly.
The fuck you mean? And again, Clutch, did we have a conversation before she came over? What you was really trying to do, or was you one of these indirect niggas?
Exactly.
Because here's the thing: if you was direct in what you was trying to say, in what you was trying to do when she got there, maybe she wouldn't have came. Maybe she wouldn't have came over, and she wouldn't have wasted your time.
Right.
So her acting like this now in your house is more than likely your fault.
You know, it's funny. A lot of guys actually think they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to say nothing now, but when she gets here, then I'm going to try some things and then I'll have a better chance. No, if she ain't trying to fuck you, she ain't trying to fuck you, bro. So it's like, you got to let that be known. You got to talk about that from the jump. It's better for her to not come over and not fuck you than to come over and not fuck you.
It's better for her to say over the phone, oh my God, you just want to invite me over to your house to fuck you?
Right.
I don't know. I don't think that'd be good for me. I'm not interested in that. And you could be like, all right, cool, peace.
Right, exactly. And then you could call another girl, or you could go play video games, watch a movie, do some other shit. Like,
live your life, nigga. What the fuck?
It's like, I don't know why dudes be setting themselves up to waste their time. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Is there any exceptions when it comes to the vetting process, or should it always be 8 to 12 months, no matter what? No, this is the thing. This is the thing.
12 to 18.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to shorten the shit. We said 12 to 18 months. Now, this is the thing. The only exceptions to this, right? Because when I said 12 to 18 months, it's really predicated for the average dude. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the only way that there's an exception to this is you would have to be the type of nigga whose game is super on point. And 98% of dudes ain't like that. So therefore, just stick to the 12 to 18 months, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Because the fact that you're even asking that is part of the reason why you need to really stick to the 12 to 18 months, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, because it sounds like you're trying to speed this shit up heavy.
Exceptions? Nigga, what the?
Right. You know what I mean? So, you know, but what's the next joint? It says, how to spit game to women with headphones on one of their heads in the phone, or should I avoid them? No, just get their attention. Just look at them and be like this. Just go be like this. Take it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to do.
And if she don't, leave her alone. Keep walking. Fuck it.
Right. Or what you could do is you take your phone, right, and you go into your notes, and then you type in, hey, take your headphones off. I want to talk to you. And you hand her your phone.
Right.
Look at that, and then she'll laugh and shit and be like, what the fuck?
Right. Remember we used to do that in the subway. Remember we used to do that shit.
In the train, yeah. You just hand the chick the phone, be like, yo, you cute. This was good. How you doing? All right, so let's go to, we got 301. 301 was popping.
Hey, what up? How y'all doing?
Chilling, bro. Did you donate?
Just did it.
All right. So what's going on?
All right, so I'm just wondering on that membership, do y'all talk about what it takes to become an on-point dude to do that inner work? You feel me?
Of course, yes. And definitely on the masculine identity membership, of course.
The masculine identity membership, that's like the main theme of the masculine identity membership. But yeah, there's a lot of programs on the Bad Boy membership that's about that too.
Because it just seemed like, being that on-point dude just seemed like such a difficult thing, or like it's so hard to get to that.
No. See, look. This is exact. The way that you talking right now is exactly why I created the masculine identity membership, bro. Because everybody's idea of an on-point dude is going to be a different picture. You understand what I'm saying? Your idea of what it takes to be on point is going to be different from mine, because I am who I am. I'm Miles Cunningham, and what's your name, bro?
Mo.
What's your name?
I said my name, Mo.
Mo, cool. So you're Mo, I'm Miles. It's gonna be two different things. You probably live in a different city than I do. You probably like different shit. For example, Locario lives in New York City, and he never found it to be a necessity to fuck with driving or having a car or anything like that. You understand? Right. Now, me personally, I come from a family of driving ass niggas. Like we love road trips, we love vehicles, we love cars, we love to drive. Everybody in my family, my sister's one of the best drivers I ever been around. My mother's crazy at driving. My dad drives from fucking Florida to New York, like that anytime. We love to drive. Now, so the reason why I bring that up is that it's within my identity. To fuck with yo, turn off the show in the background, homie.
Yeah, you got all that crap in the background.
No, it's not on in the background. I just got the speaker on. That's all.
All right, yeah, take it off speaker. But go ahead, Miles.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, you know, it makes sense for me to have a car, to drive. It makes sense for me to do that. It for Locario, that's a whole different story. You understand? So his identity doesn't have anything to do with like driving on his own like that. My identity, on the other hand, is something totally different. And Mo, your situation might be shit. You might be a farmer where all you drive is tractors and shit. Like, who knows? But the bottom line is you got to get in touch with your identity. You got to get in touch with who you are. And on the masculine identity membership, like the first thing I do, the first major video on the masculine identity membership talks about gratitude. And why that's important is because it gets you to embrace the man that you are right now, and to understand the man that you are right now, to understand your strengths, your weaknesses, and your preferences. You understand what I'm saying? And to be grateful for those preferences.
Right.
You understand? So when you look at it like that, you realize, well, I am who I am, and I'm just as important, if not more important, than any fucking body else. Why? Because nature, God, whatever you believe in, made me absolutely different and unique from everybody else on this fucking planet. You get what I'm saying? So you look at that and you realize that there is power in that, and you realize that you can serve the world in different ways. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that it's hard to be on point. You just got to understand what on point means, and then use that and start to make moves.
That's a fact. Shout out to 1950. Shout out to 1950. He said it's difficult if you have the inner bitch inside you. That's a fact.
Grew up, what's it called? Thinking money was the way to be on point. But you know, I hear y'all say that that's the biggest mistake a dude could make. You feel me?
Listen, the reason why it's the biggest mistake is how the fuck is money the best way to be on point when you make money?
Right, exactly. So
money don't make you. So how the fuck money is getting you on point? You the one that go out and get the money, right?
That's facts.
Exactly. So it's about you. It's not about the money. That's what we're trying to say.
Right.
Okay.
And also you got to understand, and this is the thing, you got to understand this. Part of the reason why it's hard for most people to understand this or get this is because you have to understand, how old are you? 25. So you've been conditioned and indoctrinated for 25 years on this earth to get away from yourself and to think everything else outside of yourself is the thing you need to understand you. Now, if we look at it on a deeper level, you could, if we're talking about on some spiritual shit, everything is connected. So yeah, that could be an issue. But what we're trying to say is that when you're looking at, I need money in order for me to be valuable, then what happens is that's when you're not realizing the truth. And this is why I love the fact that Miles is saying about gratitude, because if you have gratitude for yourself now, right, you're also going to have gratitude for yourself later. But the point of having gratitude for where you're at now is to realize that you don't need to wait until later in order to have gratitude, because then you're going to be like, damn, well, I got to wait until I get these other things to feel grateful.
Mm.
Understanding that is part of understanding what makes you on point. See, what makes you on point is not something that you need. It's something you have to realize. It's a realization of yourself. Right. You see what I'm saying? It's not anything you need to do. It's when you have like when somebody is saying something to you or you're learning something and you have an aha moment, you're like, oh shit, I didn't realize that till now. Mm-hmm. Right? It's the same thing. So basically what you're saying is, I didn't realize about myself until now. That's where we're trying to get you to the point. That's when you're on point. It's when you didn't realize you were on point until now. But you got to see it. We can't see it for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to get you to understand. We can help you and give you guides to get there, but you have to see it yourself. And then everything else is going to start to make sense to you. You're gonna be like, oh, I get it now. That's what they sort of mean when people say you're woke. You understand? You start to see the shit that you should have already known before.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's already there. You just can't see it yet. You understand? That's what it is.
The truth is inside you. Right?
Exactly. That's what they see how it all goes back to the same shit?
Yeah, and you got
it all goes back to the same shit. You know what I mean? All goes back to the same shit, brother. That's what we're saying. All right.
All right, and the bitch, Mr. 1950 talking about, that's the one that society conditions, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Because remember, the media, the shit that everybody else is telling you, all of these things are conditioning you to see yourself a certain way versus you seeing yourself as who you really are. And that's what we're trying to get you to get back to recognize who you really are. So the thing is that we don't want you to be out there, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to search for something that's already inside you.
Right.
It's already there. It's like trying to look for your glasses and it's on your face. You know what I'm saying? Like you're walking around your house with some glasses that's right there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You just got to recognize it's there.
I don't want to take too much time. Appreciate talking to y'all, but I guess the last thing is more so being that dude that can't be replaced. You feel me?
Right.
That dude that it's like I can't find this dude anywhere else.
Exactly.
Right,
is that what y'all alluding to?
Right, exactly. Because then that's what happens. See, if you're trying to be like everybody else or you're adhering to what everybody else is doing, then what happened is that is when you're replaceable because you become average. You become like everything else. You understand? Meaning that you blend into everything else, so your uniqueness doesn't shine through. So what happens is that your uniqueness shines through when you recognize what makes you unique. Well, when you recognize your identity, who the fuck you are, what you're about. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about. And then that's the thing where a woman is, or anybody be like, damn, this motherfucker, like chicks is going to want to fuck with you. And just people in general are going to want to be around you for the value that you bring to their situation because of that uniqueness that you are. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said it in the commercial. I said, all you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you.
Right, exactly.
And that's your identity, bro. But again, it is not something that happens overnight. Like realizing how powerful you are, realizing the importance of who you are doesn't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? So, it's something that is, again, it just like the Bad Boy membership and all that other shit. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle because a lot of the world is so crazy. All of these images and social media and the internet and narratives and all these people talking shit. It's crazy how you got to be reminded who you are every day.
You're right. You're right.
Like every day you get up and you take a piss and you look in the mirror, you got to look at yourself like, oh shit, I'm that nigga. And then you got to fucking. It's a thing, bro. It's a lifestyle because a lot of people ain't strong enough to fucking just believe it on their own, just like that. You understand? You need to be taught.
Exactly.
Yeah, it take heart,
right?
To be that dude, to decide to be that dude.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. That's what it is.
Go get on the masculine identity membership right now, nigga. What the fuck?
Exactly. Facts. That's a fact. But yeah, caller. So that's what it is, man.
Job a good one.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, brother. Appreciate it. All right. So let's get some more of these questions. And we got a lot of fucking questions.
A lot of fucking questions. Oh my God.
Let's see where we at now. Okay, so we were over. Okay, here we go. Oh no, that was the last one we talked about. Oh yeah, we did that one. Okay, what's a good first message to send a chick you think is fine on IG? How to be direct in the DMs? Is it riskier on the internet because they might screenshot and post it, or who cares? Well, that's the thing. I have a program on the Bad Boy membership called How to, Approach Chicks on Social Media. You feel what I'm saying? So I break down exactly how to do that. I'm not going to tell you guys now on here. You got to go to badboymembership.com to get that type of information so you can really know how to do that shit and get that shit cracking. You feel what I mean? This one says, I just reconnected with a female I used to talk to in college. Is it a red flag if she's 35, don't have kids, never married, and haven't been in a long-term relationship in 12 years? What?
Not necessarily.
How's that even a red flag?
Yeah, not
like what is that even?
Hey, like you see what I'm saying with these fucking narratives, man. Y'all be watching too many fucking.
Wait, hold on. Let's break this down. You said a red flag that she's 35. Okay, what is her being 35 have to be with her? You think she hit the wall now? You've been listening to that red pill shit?
Yeah.
Don't have kids. How is it a red flag? Because she doesn't have kids. I thought that would be a good thing.
What's up with you motherfuckers? If a bitch got kids, oh, her values it went down. Oh my God, she's a fucking this and she's that.
Right. Now that she don't got kids.
With no single mothers. Now she don't have kids. She actually kept herself from getting pregnant.
Now it's a red flag.
That's a fucking problem. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Yo, on the low though, not you, Haitian Jack, not you, but niggas that be thinking like this on the low, a lot of y'all niggas be gay on the low. A lot of niggas be gay.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes.
Not you, Haitian Jack, not you. But what I'm saying is when you hear a nigga complaining about females so bad that it's a problem if they do this, and then it's a problem if they do the opposite, it's like, nigga, then what you trying to do then?
Exactly.
Like, who you really trying to get with? If the bitch do A, nah, nigga, that's a red flag. If the bitch do the opposite of A, nah, nigga, that's a red flag.
Right.
So who you trying to get with, nigga?
It's like, yo, listen, I want her to have a low body count. And then she's like, I ain't trying to fuck. Oh, why these bitches ain't fucking out here? You see what I'm saying? So do you want her to have a low body count? Do you want her to fuck? Which one is it?
First of all, Haitian Jack, you should be leading the situation.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You should be instructing this woman
right
on how to move, how to treat you, and how to carry herself if she's truly interested in fucking with you.
Right.
So none of that shit matters. None of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she don't have any kids and she hasn't been in a relationship for a minute, so she says, is more than likely a good thing if you know what you're doing, if you got game.
Right.
If you got strong enough game to you know, like I said, manage the situation and instruct this woman on what she need to be doing in order to get with you.
Right.
Come on, man. And look, ain't nothing wrong with being gay. You know what I'm saying? We in 2022 and it's acceptable by everyone. It's like MasterCard.
Right. Exactly.
It's accepted everywhere you go. So it's all good if you want to be gay. But when y'all niggas be having issues with women at every fucking turn.
Exactly.
It looks suspect, nigga. Take it easy, man.
Every corner is a situation. You know what I'm saying?
Like a bitch can't do nothing. See, the thing is, I'm not waiting for a bitch to do anything right or wrong because I'm going to instruct her.
Exactly.
So all I need to know is if she's coachable.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need to know. If she's coachable and she's willing to listen to a nigga, then she's the perfect woman for me.
Right.
Period.
That's fact. That's a fact. Man, it's crazy. All right, so let's go to he said a high body count. It's not even a question. I don't even know how that got in there. So a high body count correlates to a higher probability of STIs. Body count matters. I gotta hit you with the button. That's not true. See, what correlates to a higher probability of STIs is having unprotected sex. Having unprotected sex does not correlate to just having a high body count, because you could have a high body count and had all protected sex and have no STIs. You see what I'm saying? And you could be very responsible about your sexual activity. So it does not correlate just because the body count is high. A person could have had sex with only 1 or 2 people and wasn't protected and was, just being reckless and got something. You see what I'm saying? So come on, stop the nonsense. Says, I don't want to smash though. I'd rather have a relationship. Why do you have to smash? What? Is that even a question? So he's saying, why do we have to smash? Well, listen, if you want a relationship, then go about it that way and don't smash. But this is what I'm gonna ask you. Aren't you gonna want to smash the chick you're in a relationship with? So then what the fuck are you? See, this is what a lot of these dudes don't get. And I was talking about this on Clubhouse. A lot of people think in order to have a relationship, you have to hold off on sex, which is the stupidest shit ever. But the thing is, if I meet a woman and I like her, and then we finally have sex, but the box is trash, or she don't like my dick, then we wasted each other's time. You see what I'm saying? We wasted each other's time.
Yeah, but God said you have to learn to love the other person,
right?
And be willing to accept the physical attributes of the other person, no matter what.
Ridiculous. It says, what y'all think about Nick Cannon with 10 babies? I don't think nothing about it. If you want to do that, he could do it. You know what I'm saying? Nick could afford it, then he good.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he got the money to take care of them. So whatever.
Right. Is it better to go over the female's house to fuck or the other way around? I mean, it's better she come to your place. But, you know, it just depends on the circumstance and situation. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, let's say if you are out somewhere chilling, you meet this chick and, you know, you're at the bar, y'all hanging out, you're kissing, everything is all good. And she says, oh, I actually live right upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, then yeah, fuck it. You're going to go upstairs and smash. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so it just all depends on the situation. But you still want to make sure that, you know, you vet the chick, make sure she ain't crazy, and then you do what you do. You feel what I mean? Can you get more sex when you approach during nighttime with perfect logistics, walking distance place compared to the day approach, and you meet later that week, or no big difference? No. Well, this is the thing. You're most likely, if you're at the bars at night, where the chicks are out there looking for dick specifically, then you're probably going to have more of a chance in that situation versus you're just randomly, you know, run into a chick during the daytime on her lunch break. You understand? And then, you know, you holler at her and then meet her later in the week and then she flakes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, if you're at night where the chicks are out there with that mindset already and they look in a certain type of way and they're, you know, a lot of them are going out looking for that type of shit, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a little easier. That just is what it is. You said, is it better to go? Oh yeah, you already asked that. What is why do you ask these questions? Is it better to approach women at the mall or Walmart? Like, what the fuck is the difference, brother?
There's no real difference. Just approach.
Right. Just approach, man. Do you agree on body game like Ron approaches? Ron preaches. Yeah, definitely. If you have a good body, then that's good bait, and then chicks will check you out, and then you use that to your advantage.
I thought you said looks don't matter, Locario.
Can I pay for the Bad Boy membership for a year in one go instead of monthly? I mean, we don't have it set up like that, but we could, you know what I'm saying? We could definitely work something out. So you'd have to hit us up and then we'd have to like work something out like that because the payment system's not set up like that. But we could definitely do that if you're trying to do that. Let me see. Locario, telling a bitch you want to fuck directly makes them feel like a whore or cheap. That the response I get often, they say I'm not a slut. When you ask directly for sex, your opinion. No, like I was saying earlier, remember, they do that because they don't want to have sex with you. You understand that? If they wanted to have sex with you and you said you wanted to have sex with them, then y'all will be having sex. If she doesn't want to have sex with you, she's going to act like you did something wrong because her agenda for you was something different.
Exactly.
Say, oh, what do you mean? I'm not that type of girl. We need to get to know each other first. So then you're going to be like, all right, let's go on a date. And she's like, good. I got him to take me out because that's what I really wanted. I wanted him to just take me out to dinner. And so I could eat some steak tonight because I don't really want to fuck this guy. That's why they do it. You see what I'm saying? It's not about them feeling like a cheap whore and all that other stupid shit.
Eric, this is why it's a numbers game. Because you gotta keep making the offer
right
until you find a chick that don't feel like this. Exactly. And the truth is, it's not really that she feels like this. She tries to shame you because she just don't want to be honest and say she's not attracted to you.
Exactly.
Because again, like I said before, when a woman is upfront and tells you she's not attracted to you, she runs the risk of you not ever talking to her again. And women don't like that.
Exactly.
They want to take as much attention and time and energy away from you as possible. So they'll instead of telling you, oh, well, I'm not attracted to you, they'll be like, well, I'm not that kind of girl. But you know, you could keep talking to me if you want to. You could keep buying me drinks. You could keep calling me on the phone. You understand? So that's all it is, bro. If you tell a woman what you're trying to do, which is sex or whatever it is you're trying to do. And it's funny. It's funny how dudes don't understand because it's not even just sex.
Right.
Because how many times have I told a woman, hey, let's meet up for a drink?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, well, I don't drink.
Right.
Or let's do coffee instead. The bottom line is you not down with my plan.
Exactly. Exactly.
So guys, think about it. It really doesn't matter what it is. If you tell a bitch, yo, let's go play golf. Let's go play pool. Let's go swimming. Let's go walk in the park. Let's fucking, I don't know, play badminton. She says anything but, yes, that sounds good. Let's go.
Right.
She says anything but that. She don't like you.
Right. Exactly.
So especially when you say, hey, let's go have sex. And she says, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not a slut, blah, blah. She don't like you. Just keep it the fuck moving. It ain't that's why y'all make this game harder than it is.
Right.
Really not that difficult. The other dude earlier was like, oh, y'all make the game sound so easy. It really is.
Exactly.
It really is easy. Because when you say to a chick, hey, let's go do A, B, and C. And she said, well, no, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Hey, good night.
Exactly. Facts.
You know how many chicks I charge to the game a week on these dating apps? Yo, let's meet for a drink. When are you free? Well, I don't really drink like that. Unmatched.
Exactly right.
I had a chick say some shit to me. She was like, the first line was, you know, after I said, let's meet for drinks. When are you free? The first fucking line in her reply was, wow, you just go straight forward, don't you?
Right.
And then she started talking some shit about, oh, well, you know, it's going to have to be, I'm not going to be able to stay out too long because I just bought a dog and I'm potty training him. So unmatch.
Exactly. Facts. Yo, don't you hate when chicks tell you shit that you don't give a fuck about? Like, I don't give a fuck about your dog and what you going through during the day. You know, like, it's either like, I'm telling you this thing. I need a response to this thing I'm telling you. I don't care about all that shit. Can you do the thing I'm telling you? Yes or no? That's all I know.
Check this out. Before I saw your profile picture on this dating app, I didn't know who you were and I didn't care about who you were.
Right.
So unless you're trying to do what I'm trying to do, guess what? I don't know who you were and I don't care who you were. Unmatched, amnesia, we're done.
Exactly, right.
And the only reason why I remembered the situation was just to prove it was just to make a point to y'all niggas for the show. Other than that, she's
done.
Like
that shit is the most annoying shit to me when chicks be telling me shit about their life. I'll be like, yo, I'm like, I asked you, are you free this Friday? And then she's like, well, actually, Friday's not going to work because this happened at work and I got to go do this thing and have a meeting. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, really? Oh, wow, that's interesting. Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing?
How you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Yo, it's hilarious. That's funny, man. But you know why women do that? Is because that's part of their style of communication, but they're also thirsty for communication.
Yes. They are thirsty to keep your attention.
That's what happens, bro.
Bitch, talk to my ghost. Talk to my ghost. Yo, I used to when I was in corporate America, we had a boss or a CEO, whatever. He was one of the owners of the company. And one day we saw him talking to this person because we worked in the mailroom.
Right.
He came in the mailroom and he asked one of our coworkers a question, and he said something that we knew he didn't like. And the nigga said like this. He said, "I'll be right back." Mid sentence. Well, the nigga was trying to answer the question. Because I think he was asking if the conference room was ready. Because a part of our, as a mailroom niggas, we kind of like oversee, we pass out mail and we do a whole bunch of shit. Right. So we also have to get the conference room ready for like big meetings and shit like that, right? So he came in and was like, yo, is the conference room ready? And our coworker was like, oh, it's not ready yet because mid-sentence.
He was like, okay, thanks, I'm out of here.
The nigga said, I'll be right back. and fucking about face while the nigga was still talking. And me and my other coworker, nigga, we had a running joke for like 5 years off of that shit. Yo, whenever we saw anybody on some attitude shit or some disrespectful shit, niggas be like, I'll be right back. And start laughing, bro. Like, what?
And that's how you got to be with these chicks, bro. When they start talking about all this other miscellaneous shit about, some shit that happened to them last week, and this is the reason why. Nigga, don't care. Like, listen, it'd be funny. I will be on the app, right? I say to the girl, hey, are you free to get together for a drink on Friday? She'd be like, oh, well, actually, I have to do this thing, and then this thing happens and that happens. And she didn't answer the question, is she free or not? She just told me about shit. Then I would respond and say, are you free to get a drink on Friday? And then she'll say no. I'm like, that's all you had to say. I don't need to know all this extra shit.
Bro, you know why I don't like Tinder? Because they always fucking ask you, are you sure you want to unmatch?
Right, exactly, right.
Let's be the fuck off. First of all, you gotta hit the fucking shield at the top right corner, and then you gotta hit unmatch, and then it says, "Are you sure?" Nigga, I have never been more sure of anything in my fucking life. when I ask a chick a fucking when I ask a chick a question and she don't answer me directly, oh my God. Like I said, before I swiped on your fucking picture, I didn't even know of your existence in this world. So why would I give a fuck if you're not answering the question that I ask you, if you're not giving me the information that I'm requesting? Unmatch, amnesia, and no disrespect. But again, like I said, before we matched, I didn't know of your existence. So how could you possibly be that important to me for me to actually engage with you when you're not even answering my fucking question?
Right.
I said, I want to meet up for drinks. When are you free? I just bought this dog and I'm potty training them. So I'll be right back. I'm like mid-sentence.
This is so funny. Oh man, that should be hilarious to me. I'll be looking at, I'll be like, why is she telling me all this? I don't care. I just asked her a question. Imagine somebody going into a restaurant and the person says, would you like fries with that? And they'll say, well, actually, the other day I was chilling at this other place and then this thing, what are you talking? I just asked you, do you want fries with your fucking meal? That's all I need. It's yes or no, man. Oh my God, this shit is hilarious.
Yo. Oh my God. Oh man. That's why I tell you guys, because look, even in the question, he says, telling a chick you want to fuck directly makes them feel like, do you think I give a fuck what you feel like?
Exactly.
What are we talking about here? I don't care what you feel like. And honestly, if the idea of sex makes you feel like a whore, I don't want to fuck you anyway.
Exactly.
I don't want to fuck you if that's how you feel when a nigga talking about sex to you. That means you got issues then, bitch, and I really don't want to talk to you.
Exactly.
Yo, y'all gotta be way more.
Exactly.
Imagine if every dude had this type of mentality, how bitches would have to fucking either tell the truth or leave a nigga alone. Imagine if every one of you motherfuckers who keep up conversations with bitches that ain't really trying to do what you trying to do. Imagine if it was a universal understanding that when a man asks a woman a fucking question, if she does anything but answer it, he is obligated to stop communication right then and there.
Right.
These bitches would have to at least answer your question. At least.
Right.
They would have to say to themselves, well, I want the attention of a man, so I'm trying to do whatever the fuck he trying to do. But because so many of you motherfuckers carry on conversations that mean absolutely nothing.
Right.
These bitches, I'll take it. I'll take the attention.
Right.
I'll take the words. I'll take the validation. I'll take the energy. I'll take it from you. Give it to me. You want to give it to me, so I'll take it. Fuck out of here. Not me, nigga.
And also understand a lot of times, because sometimes what women will do too on these dating apps is like you'll ask them a question about like getting together, and they'll respond with something else that's not that. So they're not necessarily telling you about their date, but they're responding with something else that's not that. So for example, you say, hey, let's get together for a drink. Are you free this weekend? And then she'll say some shit like, oh, that's a very bold whatever, right? So you're not answering my question though.
You're not answering my question though.
You see what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Or you'll say something like, hey, let's get together Friday for a drink. And she'll be like, oh, so that you don't introduce yourself first or whatever. Like, I'm like, you're not answering my question. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you were to say, oh, no, I'm actually not free, or oh, yeah, I am free, and then you can talk your shit, I could fuck with that, okay. But answer the question, because now you're ignoring me. So therefore, you're ignoring what I'm saying, and that's fucking rude. Because if that was in any other situation where you were having a conversation with someone, and then you ask them a question and they totally talk some other shit, you would look at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you, right? So it's the same concept. So whenever a woman is doing that, understand that she's basically disrespecting you.
Facts.
That's basically all it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Because listen, we're on a dating site. I'm setting up a date. So therefore, if I'm setting up a date, let's talk about setting up a date. If you're doing all this extra shit, then you're the one that's being out of order.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm following the rules, bitch.
Right.
This is a dating app, ain't it?
Right. Exactly.
Yo, y'all niggas got these chicks. Y'all niggas, attention is a luxury to these hoes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of y'all motherfuckers selling it for cheap.
Right.
Y'all giving it away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling y'all, my attention and time is so fucking important.
Right.
I can't do it. As soon as you start acting funny, not answering my question, anything other than what I asked you,
we're done.
I'll be right back.
Exactly. Facts.
I ain't never coming back, bitch. What the fuck?
Let's get to some more of these questions before we head up out of here. It's about to be that time. This is when you say never listen to a woman, what exactly do you mean? Because sometimes a woman can tell you something because she wants to help. No, when I say don't listen to women, I'm talking about don't listen to them in the sense of doing what they're saying and following their lead. That's what I'm saying.
But listen, what kind of woman actually wants to help you? I'm serious. What kind of woman actually wants to help you? A bitch that you just matched with on a dating app?
Right.
Or a woman that you got going through the vetting process for a few months. She's getting used to you. She's following your instructions. She's believing in your plan. Only a woman who believes in your plan wants to help you.
Right.
You understand? So again, if I present to you a plan and either ignore or don't answer my fucking question, how are you helping me by not answering my fucking question?
Right.
And why should I listen to you if you ain't talking about what the fuck I'm talking about?
Right. Exactly. So this one says, don't you think asking for sex without tricking in any sense makes the man stingy? Let's be real. She opens her flesh, and what does she get in return? What?
Flesh.
What the fuck are you talking about here, yo?
You see how little you niggas think of yourself? You see how little you think of yourself?
Right.
If she opens up her flesh, she's getting flesh right back in return. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. What am I fucking her with?
Right, exactly. So he's saying you gotta pay her because she's not getting anything in return when you fucking her.
Oh my God.
Your language exposes you guys, man. That's crazy.
It sounds like a nigga that buys pussy all the time.
Facts. Oh my goodness. In y'all experience, when you break down guys that struggle with confidence and identity, what have y'all found most common as the cause? Well, it's the thing is that, most of it just is really just a lack of self-awareness. You understand? At the end of the day, and then that lack of self-awareness causes them to be insecure, and that causes them to not understand who they are. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. Let me see. It says how to have a tighter mouthpiece. Well, actually, if you go to Bad Boy membership, I have a whole program called How to Have a Tight Mouthpiece. You feel what I'm saying? So go to badboymembership.com to get that shit popping. Let's see. It says, should I admit that I am a virgin when I have sex for the first time? You don't need to. You don't need to announce you're a virgin. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really none of her business, to be honest. Now, if you're having a conversation, you don't need to lie about it if she was to ask you about that's it. But other than that, you ain't need to really say nothing about that. Just go and do what you got to do.
And it's really no big fucking deal at all. It's really no big deal.
Right. Exactly. He said, please do the Facebook help soundbite. This thing is funny.
I don't know what to do. Oh my God, Facebook, help me. I can't believe this shit. All these months I've been dealing with her, and I just thought she was official. She lied to me.
Oh man, that shit is too funny. It says, how can you filter out the females that try to set you up and get you deleted when you're about to smash them? Nigga, stop fucking with these hood rats, bro. Listen, you gotta start dealing with, higher quality women who have jobs and shit and who fucking do shit in life, who have a nice place to live. They got things to live for. They got, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's facts.
Y'all niggas be fucking with chicks. Listen, if you get on a FaceTime with a chick and she in a dingy ass apartment and you say to her, what do you do for a living? And she says, I don't be doing nothing. I just be chilling. Just hang up and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, just hang up on that chick. You're done. It's over. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all niggas be meeting these chicks in the projects at 1 a.m, trying to get some ass, and then wonder why y'all getting robbed and shit and set up.
I be credit card scamming. I sell insurance.
Exactly right. Yeah.
I work from home.
Oh shit. Says if a girl left me her number while I was and told me to see her at the fair, should I see her if she gonna be with her friends or tell her to hit me up after the fair since I ain't a groupie? What?
I think he's saying he got the number and she said she's gonna be at the fair and he should meet her at the fair, but she's gonna be with her friends. So he's figuring it'd probably be better to tell her to meet him after she's done with the fair.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, tell her to meet you after, bro. You be good.
Meet you after, man. The one-on-one, face-to-face, man. Fuck all that friend shit. And you shouldn't be meeting her friends any fucking way.
Exactly. So what kind of cameras are y'all using for the stream? I got a Sony.
Yeah.
With a I forgot the lens. It's like a fixed lens. So yeah, that's the joint. All right. Is that do we got a few more questions and we head up out of here? This is almost about that time. Hold on, let me see these next few questions. So it says Caleb says that Caleb Jones, shout out to Caleb Jones, says that at some point men need to integrate some sugar game, like when you're 60 or 70 and still want to smash 20 to 30-year-olds, just game won't do it. Would you agree? Hell no. Shout out to my dude Caleb Jones, but I do not agree. I don't agree with tricking at all. I don't give a fuck if I'm 100. I'm not tricking on these bitches. Like, I will never listen, I've done that in Brazil. Shout out to the passport bros. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I did that one time when I went to Brazil. Never again. You understand what I'm saying? That shit is no. You don't need to do that shit. See, this is what you got to understand, guys. Sexual attraction is sexual attraction.
Right.
And so the same way where you can see a chick who's in her 50s and 60s and you could see her and she got a nice body and you'd be like, yo, she could get it. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same way where a woman that's younger could see an older dude and be like, he could get it too. Same shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of, like, for example, a lot of these celebrity dudes that y'all see that's out there, like fucking like a Brad Pitt or one of these older dudes, chicks will still fuck with them because they find them sexually attractive and sexually appealing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't need to necessarily pay a chick. You feel what I mean? They'll still get it because they want to make it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
The game don't stop, man. The game don't stop.
Exactly. But shout out to Caleb Jones. Make sure y'all check him out on YouTube. That's my dude right there. It says, Locario, at what point are you the guy not stingy when a bitch asks you for something, but you decide not to give because you think it's simping? What ways? Well, this
He's
is the
still
thing.
talking that same shit though.
He's still, he don't understand. He don't understand. This is the thing. You talking about being stingy, right? What you got to understand is that anything that I'm giving the woman is a gift. My time, energy, attention, all of that shit is a gift.
Gift.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly. The dick is a gift, right? So the thing is that you're not, the thing is, it's simping when you're giving a woman shit where you're going above and beyond for no reason. You understand? Where she doesn't deserve any of the stuff that you're giving her. You see what I mean? But Eric, you need some coaching, brother, because them questions you asking, I don't know what's going on.
Need some coaching. Because listen, what does a woman ask you for?
Right.
What is she asking me? Listen, like I said, if I approach her, I match or whatever, I offer a woman to come out for drinks. That's my offer.
Right.
You don't know me to ask me for anything, first of all.
Right.
See, this is how y'all niggas be getting caught up on that tricking shit, or these Instagram model bitches be trying to get you. Fucking trick on them and to send them money and pay and send them a cash app and all this shit.
Right.
A bitch can't ask me for nothing. Because my plan is already put together.
Exactly.
I already told you the fucking plan. The plan is we gonna meet for drinks Wednesday at 8 p.m. at this place.
Right.
Once you get there, I'll ask you, what do you feel like drinking? I'll order the drinks. We'll sit down and we have a conversation. What do you have to ask me for?
Right.
Come on, fellas. Like, what is, if a bitch, you don't know a bitch from nowhere. You trying to plan the first date. What does a woman have to ask you for? And if she's asking you for something, then that means she's more focused on what you can give her and less focused on who you are.
Right.
And that means she's not focused on getting to know you. She's only focused on what you can give her. And if she's focused only on what you can give her, what are you doing with her?
That's a fact.
Eric, sign up for some coaching, man, for real. Your ass need it.
Facts. It's real shit. So, guys, that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap it up. We already got to the 2-hour mark. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also, make sure you guys go to Masculine Identity Membership. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com right now to join the Masculine Identity Membership. Also, make sure you guys look out for us on Sunday for the Real Game No Theory show. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys check that shit out. Go to the Patreon, patreon.com/Mr. Locario to check out the programs on there on the Bad Boy membership. I mean, the Bad Boy show on the Patreon. So make sure you guys check that out. Anything else?
Shout out to 50 Fitzwell in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's uncle right there. Yeah, man. Real Game No Theory on Sunday. And yeah, man, I think that's about it, man. Holla at your boy. It's Miles in him. Follow me on Miles in the Game on Instagram. Miles in the Game on Instagram. And we be doing the nature walks in the morning time, spitting game, and people put questions in the chat, and we basically give out free game and shit like that. But yeah, man, get on the Masculine Identity membership, man. It's saving lives out there, man. Appreciate y'all, and appreciate everybody that it's a new membership, but the turnout was good, man. I appreciate everybody who's on it and who stayed on it, and shit, even the people who got on it and you know what I'm saying, and then didn't stay on it, but just the fact that you checked it out is a beautiful thing, and I appreciate y'all, man.
Exactly. All right, people. So that's pretty much it. We out of here. We'll see y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.